Let's bring in Rebekah Koffler, a Russian-born former U.S. defensive intel officer and author, of course, of Putin's Playbook. Rebekah, great to have you as always. Let's focus on Putin for a moment. How has Vladimir Putin played a role in getting us, specifically the Israeli conflict, to the point it's at right now?
Hi, Todd and Carly. My preliminary intelligence analysis suggests that there are Moscow's fingerprints on this barbaric attack. I'm still working through all of the analytic details, but on Monday I will have an unclassified analytic piece on the Fox News website published where I will reveal all of the details. In the meantime, what I can say is that Moscow was pleased with the attacks. Just a couple of days ago, a senior Hamas official, Ali Baraki, revealed on Russian national TV that the attack was planned for 2 years in secrecy. It was a classic deception operation. They planned it under the guise of simply managing the Gaza, governing the Gaza. In reality, only a handful of top Hamas commanders knew what we call the 0 day. This is why they were able to achieve such a tremendous tactical surprise, the blinding, catching off guard the Israelis. Moscow officials called shortly after the attack, and the Hamas official revealed that they were quite pleased because it takes the Western eyes off of the war in Ukraine. This is a complete reversal of Putin's strategy, because for 20 years since he was president, he was trying to play both sides, Israel and the Palestinians. But he has changed his mind recently. His decision calculus has changed, and that is a big deal from the intelligence perspective.
Yeah, so the senior Hamas official that you mentioned, Ali Baraki, he did say that exactly. Russia is sympathetic to Hamas and likes the war with Israel because it complicates U.S. aid for Ukraine. So all of these bad actors, Rebekah, Iran, Russia, China, they're all in lockstep with each other, and that really raises the stakes here.
Absolutely. The threat level is rising, not only in the region, but here in the United States. According to the most recent intelligence assessment, where all of the 17 agencies of U.S. intelligence produced the analytic line in the 2023 that Iran, which is the top backer, obviously, of Hamas and is deepening ties with Russia. Iran has been developing clandestine networks within the United States. And so, given that our southern border is very porous and we are letting all kinds of agents, not just the refugees, but operatives from all types of adversarial countries, Iran, Russia, China, there's a big concern. And of course, now that the Biden administration has pursued a very incompetent policy in Eurasia, it created a rift between Putin and Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel and Russia. That relationship was pretty pragmatic before, based on realpolitik, because they both recognize Islamic radicalism is the biggest threat. But now this is all out of the window, right. And Putin completely aligned himself with the terrorists.
We had a guest last week who said it does look like a 1930s axis of evil is forming, and that was well before this conflict, Rebekah. Sadly, it looks like that axis, 1930s style, is growing, and that is frightening for the world.
Absolutely right to bring up the southern border.
Yeah.
We don't know who's in our country right now. Can't forget about that.
Rebekah Koffler.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.